In the upcoming The Young and the Restless spoilers, the storyline takes a shocking and emotional turn as Claire Grace finds herself in the middle of a chilling revelation that could change everything she thought she knew about the people around her. The entire sequence unfolds when Claire, who has been trying to rebuild her life and redeem herself after the Jordan saga, accidentally overhears Holden discussing a secret that connects him to a horrific accident from the past. What she hears shakes her to the core and puts her in a dangerous position where she must decide whether to expose the truth or protect the person involved. The whole situation begins when Holden, who has been quietly lurking around Genoa City, starts to act strangely nervous and distracted. He's been trying to hide something that clearly weighs heavily on him. Holden's connection to Claire has been growing lately. The two have been developing a fragile trust, with Claire feeling as though she's finally found someone who understands her pain and her difficult journey. But that illusion begins to crumble when one evening, Claire overhears a conversation Holden has over the phone in a secluded part of the Newman property. At first, Claire doesn't intend to eavesdrop. She's simply walking by when she hears Holden's tone shift from calm to panicked. Curiosity gets the best of her when she catches fragments of his conversation. Words like, accident, blood, and I didn't mean for it to happen. As she listens closer, her heart starts racing when Holden admits to the person on the other end of the line that he was responsible for a crash years ago. One that left someone severely injured or possibly even dead. This isn't just any random accident either. The more Holden talks, the clearer it becomes that this accident is connected to someone in Genoa City, and worse, it may tie directly into one of the families Claire has been trying so hard to stay close to. Holden's words reveal that the incident wasn't just a simple mistake. It involved recklessness and a cover-up afterward. He says that someone helped him keep it quiet, warning that if the truth ever comes out, both of their lives will be destroyed. Claire is completely stunned. She remembers hearing about a mysterious accident years ago that nearly took the life of a young Newman family member. She had assumed it was long resolved, but Holden's confession suggests otherwise. The realization hits her. If she tells anyone what she heard, she could destroy Holden's life. But if she keeps it a secret, she could be protecting someone guilty of something far worse than an accident. After the call ends, Holden breaks down alone, unaware that Claire heard everything. He mutters to himself that he can't live with the guilt anymore, but he's terrified of going to prison. Claire watches him from behind the door, torn between compassion and outrage. For a moment, she even doubts her own judgment. Could this be another manipulation? Or has Holden truly been hiding a monstrous secret all along? Later, Claire confides in herself while pacing in her room, replaying the conversation over and over in her mind. Her first instinct is to go straight to Nikki or Victor, but she hesitates. She knows that if she exposes Holden, it might ruin whatever fragile progress she's made since being released from the psychiatric facility. People already see her as unstable. If she accuses someone of such a terrible crime without proof, they might think she's imagining things again. Meanwhile, Holden's behavior starts to unravel in public. He becomes agitated, snapping at people, clearly on edge. Claire watches him closely, waiting for an opportunity to confront him privately. When she finally does, Holden immediately realizes that she knows. His face drains of color when she mentions the accident. In a tense exchange, Holden begs her to stay quiet, insisting that it was an honest mistake, that he was young, scared, and that someone else pushed him to cover it up. Claire demands to know who that someone else was, but Holden refuses to name them. He warns her that this goes deeper than she understands, and if she opens her mouth she could be the next one in danger. That statement terrifies Claire, especially since she's still trying to move past all the trauma caused by Jordan. The idea that there might be another manipulative secret lurking in her new life is almost too much for her to bear. As the story moves forward, Claire becomes obsessed with finding out the full truth. She starts investigating, retracing Holden's steps, and digging into old reports of accidents that were quietly settled or never fully explained. The closer she gets, the more she realizes that Holden's secret may connect directly to one of the most powerful families in Genoa City, possibly the Newmans or the Abbotts. The tension builds when Claire's investigation draws the attention of others, and soon Victor, Nikki,